Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of December. This is the second series that I'm putting out. Um, Keep in mind that it is general, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you. Check your moon and your rising sign if this does not resonate with you, and if your messages are not there, check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. Um, we see sitting in the past um, a huge blow up or fight, and a parting of the ways most likely occurred here with nobody winning. There's no winners here. You've both lost something. Thus, it feels incomplete. Um, Yet cannot find a way to regain control of this. The canon sitting with negative cards in this respect here, we're talking again about consequences, arguments. Someone could have overreacted to something here and things just blew up. Someone could have walked away because a situation just went from bad to worse. Someone could have done something impulsively. For some, only some, there could have been a third party involved. Someone may have made a bad choice, because I have both the um, long-term commitment card and the lover. So the Ten of Coins and the lover, um, and multiple options. So uh, someone could have made a bad choice. If we look up here, I feel that there possibly was communication again with that person, the one you parted ways with. And it could be that you're afraid. It could be that this communication did not go well. Um, it could also be, um, I feel that there is more communication coming yet, and I feel that you might be afraid, or that they are, as to whether the other would take the cup, as to whether it would work this time. Um, as to whether this person would actually stay this time, because in the past um, you were wishing for a lot more with that person. I feel like with the drum being here, it's a repetitive, something that's repetitive, that it's like that on again, off again type of energy. We have both Sagittarius and the King of Wands, so we have most likely a Leo. We also have water. You're afraid of the future, and you're undecided, possibly whether you will offer your cup to them or this could be vice versa. Excuse me. We see that there was an ending, okay? Possible, like I said, for some of you, there would have been a third party, or it could have been jealousy issues in the relationship. So we see there was an ending to this or to that situation over here, right in the start. And now there is a new opportunity. Passion is still felt here between the two of you. But how do we gain control over it? We have the Emperor again sitting here. Or how do I regain control, whether this is you or them? There's going to be more communication. This will happen in the month of December, or it can play out to the end of January. Right now, it's possible that communication is stuck. That's what I thought with that communication having already happened. There was maybe communication that didn't go well and that didn't feel like that victory, like you didn't get what you wanted from it, about moving um, this from this challenging energy uh, to more peaceful times. And with the skull here, it's about shedding the skeletons of the past. Maybe someone is unable to do that. Maybe somebody is unforgiving here. And so here we have the Six of Rods and the King again, along with the High Priestess and the card of Kisses. Um, it could be that they come back after a period of time of no communication, several weeks maybe. Um, Months even. The card of Kisses is a card of a fleeting relationship. So, and this could be what one of you thinks, that it's not going to work, that the person is not going to stay. Because the Six of Rods can be being very careful. It can also be recognition. And it has to do with this card, and it's something somebody is keeping inside, not talking about, maybe. There's a lot of fears. It sits, all of this sits on this Nine of Swords, which is a card of anxiety. It's like the nightmare card. Oh my God, what if what if this all happens again, right? Um, Secretly, you desire this relationship. You're still stuck here, wanting to come out of this isolation, wanting to make up with this person. Again, the news is confirmed. This is happening in December and January, over that period. Messages going back and forth. Someone is still healing from the Three of Swords felt way back here, from this blow up, from whatever the bad decision was here. Um, it's like being unable to come up with a solution to transform this, to have this new beginning. Now, the triangle is sitting here. For some, again, it could be referring to third parties, but if I look at the point of the triangle, it points up into the unknown, indicating that um, whether this has this positive outcome of the Empress is still sitting in the unknown, you see. But there's hope. There's hope. It's just that there's a lot of fear. Okay. Somebody is still very emotional about, about losses that were incurred in the past and about whether they can trust that person or not. Um, the hat, again, is recognition, recognition of what perhaps happened in the past. Um, but there's hope and there's temperance. So there's hope for this healing. You see the fool. He bends down to smell the rose, very unsuspecting, completely unaware of the dangers that surround him on his path. And he picks this rose. He's only thinking about the rose. And he takes the leap, but he takes a fall. So this would be the fear. And you see the choppiness of the water. Again, very emotional. Temperance has both her feet in the water, very emotional about this. But, there is still hope with this. This Seven of Swords is a card of hope in this deck. So, not all is lost. Someone feels as though they are missing information. So they're really perhaps paying attention to detail with the Squire of Swords and the Page of Wands being here, because this is, you see, in the past it didn't grow, it died. It was in a dry desert. And so this page, he bends down to read the hieroglyphics on that tombstone, seeking information. And this is what the Squire of Swords is about. So seeking information to bring this back to life, and how can we make it grow? But there, this comes down to two options, right? Should I or shouldn't I? Still, very, very hard decision, right? So, but they are open to talking. There is going to be a conversation. However, somebody is guarded here. So there is a conversation having to do with the ring, and the ring speaks to commitments, okay? But it can also speak to um, repetitive cycles, things that just go around. And maybe this is what will be talked about um, during this conversation, and with the butterfly sitting on the tip of the sword, perhaps how can we transform that to bring this back to life? With the beacon, we are shedding light, hoping to get that winning hand to be able to reopen a chapter that has been closed, and shedding light as to why it happened. Someone is feeling alone and missing the other, wanting to move away from the past. You see, again, this is the skeletons of the past, needing to shed those and move forward with the Chariot. You have the magic prayer from the Enchanted Map Oracles. This is a reminder that your prayers will be answered. Spirit is always waiting to help you and to heal you when you are in need. That being said, the best prayer is, Thy will be done through me. Thy will and not mine be done. This card asks you to surrender your wishes and desires to Spirit. You may not get what you want, but you will surely get what you need. I thank you for watching, for liking and sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Many blessings to all of you.